Okay, video number 7. This week we had 4 articles. 2 of them were on similar topic, which is, I'm going to have to look at this, virtue signaling. Keep forgetting the name of it. I keep thinking value. And 2 of them were on similar topics. One was on charitization and one was on eventization. So the ones that I was drawn to most were virtue signaling. The first was a news article. I think it was written in Great Britain because it talked about the Americans, like it was somebody else, and then it talked about we. So virtue signaling in that article was the way that advertisers will draw links to from their brand to a specific virtue, and it's usually like goodness. And so as consumers, by choosing to use those products or those services, it's because we're signaling that those virtues are something that are important to us. The second article on virtue signaling was it was a Facebook study. It was a lot of qualitative information as well, and it was that it's split out by nationality and age and education level and things like that. And basically it was based on, they looked at how people use their social media to signal virtue by support their social media support of charities. I think this is a really important one. I think it's very easy to see the parallels, the timely parallels to how it has become so important that people see us do good works. Not GroupMe. What is the one where they raise money? The online platform where you can raise money for people or charities or whatever. You can actually see the amount of money that people are putting in, and so it becomes a competitive. There becomes a competitive aspect to it. So the charitization article used yoga as a framework. So it took yoga, which is a meditative it's really important in the Hindu culture to reach a meditative state. That's how you reach nirvana, and reincarnation is through meditation. And so now it's been taken as a and charitized and monetized. And then the article on eventization was kind of similar. It talks about how venues can take cultural events and capitalize on them, and they use the concepts of art events in Berlin and New York, I believe, to look at how the pros and cons of using a cultural event as as something to boost a culture, or whether it's not an appropriation, but it's something that is causing the culture itself to become lost in the event. People are focusing on the event and not the culture. So that was the discussion on that. So overall, these 4 articles were really great. I really enjoyed the 2 on virtue signaling the most, because I think that's the most timely and it's the most easily connected with, and also because unless you're cognizant of it, it is very easy to think that you are just you're doing good works and you're supporting others that are doing good works, and in reality it can be used in a really manipulative way by fundraisers and organizers and corporations, and it can also be used by individuals to whom it is more important that it seems that they are charitable than that they are actually charitable. And then once again, that goes to 2 weeks ago, me and my little group in class, we talked about the concept of, does it matter what the means are if the end result helps someone? And we had a split decision on that. But that's another good opportunity to talk about that. If you're raising $1 million for a charity or a person, and people are giving just because other people can see them giving, is what is important is that you're actually raising money for that charity or that person, or should it be should you be concerned about that people are only giving because they are altruistic or philanthropic or whatever? So that's all for tonight. Thanks.